And good morning. So our lesson 2, day 1, is all about understanding the social media landscape. So I know our training is all about social media management, but here on the social media landscape training, I would like first to discuss yung social media marketing para hindi na tayo malito moving forward. So I have here an example of how am I going to explain or describe social media marketing in layman's term. So sabi dito, social media marketing is like being a friendly and helpful neighbor in a big community. So imagine you have a shop and you want to let people in your neighborhood know about your products and services. So instead of going door to door, you use social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and others to reach out to everyone at once. So you create an interesting post, pictures, and videos to showcase what you offer. So when people like what they see, they may share it with their friends, just like neighbors talking over the fence. So sorry, this sharing helps your message spread to even more people. So you also interact with your customers by responding to their comments, questions, and messages. So it's like having a conversation with them, building a relationship, and making them feel valued. So, ayun si social media marketing. So, parang in short, Glenn, you're just transitioning the traditional business pero sa social media mo siya ginagawa. Through social media rather. With the help of social media. But, pag naririnig natin yung term na social media marketing, ang naiisip agad natin is, kailangan magbenta, kailangan may mabenta, kailangan may sales and all, ganun. So, social media marketing is actually not about that. So, sabi nga dito, social media marketing is not about pushing people to buy things. So it's about building trust and a sense of community. So when people see that you genuinely care about them and you provide helpful content, they're more likely to visit your shop, recommend it to others, and become loyal customers. So social media marketing is like being a friendly, active, and approachable shop owner who uses the power of social media to connect with the community, showcase products and services, and build long-lasting relationships with customers. So, in short, if you will notice, dati, ang pagbebenta in social media is very, straightforward. Kung makikita mo, dati nauso pa yung buy now, um, for a limited time offer only, yung mga ganun. Basta, get this for a limited time offer, ganun. So, it's not working anymore. Not working anymore kapag magbebenta ka sa social media. So, kung mapapansin mo, everything is all about telling a story. Especially the big brands. They're doing it. So, ang unang-una mong mapapansin sa kanila is hinahanap nila kung ano ba yung pain point ng target audience nila. Pain point, kumbaga, ano ba yung marami kasing ano yung pain point, pwede ko ano ba yung kailangan nila, ano ba yung problem nila na kailangan mong ma-solve, gano'n. Siguro for example na lang, very quick example is si Nike, gano'n. So, bihira mo naman silang makikita yung mga commercials nila or ano na, mga campaigns nila na they are directly selling their shoes or yung new model ng shoes nila. No, that's not how they do it. Instead, what they are promoting is healthy lifestyle. How can people achieve healthy lifestyle, and then um they're also promoting Black Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate, parang ganon. So may inclusivity, may ganon din. So more on telling a story sila na everyone also can wear their shoes as long as they have their yung kumbaga yung paniniwala nila resonates also with Nike. So they're also promoting yung healthy lifestyle and inclusivity. So ganun. So instead of um directly promoting, ganun ang ginagawa nila. And karamihan naman talaga, parang 90% naman is ganun ang ginagawa. And yun na talaga ang nag-work ngayon sa social media. So we will tackle more of that um hopefully in our mga next training. Pero usually yan nasa in-depth training ko yan. Pero try nating isama siya. Ayun. So ayun sa social media marketing. And bakit ko tinakal muna si social media marketing? Kasi ito nga nakalagay dito. Social media marketing, it's part of systematic and strategic approach for you to get your target's attention and approval to buy from you through social media. Hindi mo directly selling, but yun, meron kang strategy para at the end of the day, magkakaroon ng approval from them to buy from you. And si social media marketing, napakalawak niya. Sobrang broad ng scope niya. And sa isang ideal na company, so imagine natin may malaking kumpanya, if they're pag meron silang social media marketing department, kailangan nilang mag-hire ng different umbrellas under social media marketing para lang mag-fulfill yung work kasi nga napaka-broad niya. So, ito yan. So, under ng social media marketing, yung umbrella ng social media management, social media engager, social media community manager, and campaign manager. Ayan. So, ito tayo, yung social media management. So, sabi dito, social media management, it is the process of creating, publishing, managing, analyzing, and promoting content across social media platforms. So, yan yung ginagawa namin sa Wingman BAs. And ako rin sa iba kong clients. I-create lang kami ng mga content, ng mga publishing materials like the single image, carousel post, short form videos, yan. Tapos, papublish namin siya across their social media platforms, i-manage namin siya, tapos i-analyze namin. So, yung analyze, huwag ka masyadong mag-overthink dyan. Kasi pag nakita mo si Facebook, yung mga naka-professional mode ngayon sa personal account nila, di ba meron kang professional dashboard and you will see na nag-increase ka ng 13.5K reach, yung mga ganon yan. Same din. So we have the Meta Business Suite sa Facebook page, ganon. So doon namin siya in-analyze and we will teach you how. And then promoting, we can share it or we can create a content or promotion. Yan. Then, promoting content across social media platforms. Then, yan. So, that's social media management. And usually dito, ang namin is organic lang. Organic lang. Wala kaming yung mga paid ads. Yan. So, the second one is the social media engager. So, sila yung mga nag-engage. So, sila yung responsible sa pagre-reply sa comments, sa pagre-reply sa mga DM, PM, yan. Tapos, share nila yung content sa mga other relevant groups. Kunyari, patawag niya to? Ang client mo is nagtitinda ng coffee around the area. So, you will share it to, sa mga Facebook group dun sa subdivision nyo or mismo dun sa area na yon ganun. And then, yung mga followers, yan, nag-invite sila. And then, usually yung growth, they're helping then dun sa account growth. Yan. So, yun yung social media engager. And then the next one is the social media community manager. So ito naman yung mga nag-handle na mga usually Facebook groups or kung kay YouTube, I think there is also a community inside that one. I'm not sure, parang meron rin sa Instagram ngayon. Yan. May mga group, yung mga, everything na may group dun sa social media, they are the ones responsible for that. So they need to maintain that. How? So they take care of the post inside. So usually if this is a kung Facebook group to, magkaiba yung post sa page and magkaiba rin yung pinopost mo inside the Facebook group because ang target mo dun sa Facebook group is to really know then kung ano ba yung kailangan inside that Facebook group. Kung ano ba yung mga pain points nila, how are you going to help them, ganon. So usually mga post mo dyan is mga questions din, mga polls, ganon, mga helpful tips din inside that Facebook group. Yun. So ikaw rin yung nasagot ng inquiries dyan and you are also responsible for the engagement inside the group. So actually, malalaki ang sahod ng ng mga community manager kasi it's a very tedious task talaga. So malaki ang pay ng mga yan. And the last one is campaign manager. So campaign manager, usually sila yung responsible for the content strategy kapag may mga ilo-launch yung business. So sila yung responsible sa pre-launch, during the launch, and the post-launch, yung mga content, ganon. So, madalas to, ginagamitan to ng ads, ng mga Facebook ads, ganon, Instagram ads. And kanyari dito, si client mo is may ilo-launch na product, like a book, ganon. So, yung mga sa pre-launch, may mga na sila, teaser na on the launch date mismo or pwede na mag-pre-order, ganun. Tapos may mga bonggang launch during the launch. And then, parang may mga post-launch na rin tayo content. Yun. Tapos, usually para ma-hit din yung target audience talaga nila, they're doing ads for this. So, meron tayong mga Facebook ad strategies din. Yan. So, mga media buyer. Yan. So, for this one, sa social media management, more on kami dito, organic ads. So, organic is hindi ka maglalabas ng, this is not paid. Basta ang pinakaiba niya, the organic is non-paid. So, hindi mo kailangan gumamit ng ads. So, yung organic growth lang is sharing lang. Ganon. So, share mo lang or kung sinong ma-reach nung mo, mga post mo. Yan. Di katulad nito, dito sa ads, is yun. Naglalabas sila ng funds for this. Using Facebook ads, Instagram ads, yun. Ayan siya. So, ito yung mga umbrella ng social media marketing. And gusto ko lang dito i-emphasize na ito tayo, yung social media management. Umbrella lang. So, hindi tayo responsible for any sales. So, lagi ko yung ine-emphasize sa mga client namin. Kapag nagtatanong na sila, kasi bakit ganun wala pa akong benta or something or what. So, hindi nila kailangan i-put yung pressure sa atin because that's not our responsibility. Our responsibility as a social media manager is to take off from their plate yung pag-handle ng social media nila. And ang scope lang natin is ayun nga, creating lang yung mga content nila, publishing, managing, analyzing, and promoting, yun lang. Pero, sales and all, wali tayo dyan. So, ayun siya. Ito, what I'm talking about right now is the ideal setup of a big company. So, what if naman ang nag-hire sa'yo is small business owners. Ito na nga nilagay ko, on a big company, they have different people who works on those different umbrellas to cover all the works of social media marketing. Pero sa totoong buhay, sa mga small business owners, going to give you a heads up na all-in-one yan. So, pag nag-hire sila ng social media manager, ikaw na din yung ikaw na rin yung nag-engage, ikaw na rin yung mag-handle ng Facebook group nila if they have one. Or minsan, ano, matututo kang mag-ads. Matututo kang mag-ads yun. So, of course, that's still your call. Still your call. If you feel, kunyari may contract kayo, and you feel that you cannot do it, you can decline. Especially if may contract kayo. Kasi, um, kung ano lang yung nasa list, pwede mo yan i-contest na, okay, pwede ko naman gawin yung Facebook ads on, given na I need to have this additional fee, ganun. Pero usually talaga, sa mga in reality ngayon, sa mga small business owners, all-in-one ka pa. So, like with us ngayon, meron naman kaming contract. Pero, um, since startup pa kami, we want to retain our clients na mag-i-end na ng contract. So, we're doing an extra mile for them. Yung mga outside na ng contract namin. But of course, moving forward, we need to adhere kung ano lang din yung scope namin inside the contract. Which is yung nag-create lang kami ng ng images, carousel post, yung parang slide. Tapos yung short form videos, captions, scheduling ng post, yan. Tapos sharing sa mga relevant groups. Yun na yung mga namin, task namin. Ayan. So, ang tanong naman dito next is, baka iniisip nyo ngayon is, sa dinami-dami na nag-train, gustong maging social media manager and social media manager na, may makukuha pa ba kayong client? So, ang unang question muna dito is, why would I hire a social media manager? So, since nasa na tayo, social media era na tayo, if your business is not on social media, then it would likely be out of the game sooner than you think. So that's the truth. That's really the sad truth. So, kahit ngayong tindahan ay, nakakakita ka ng mga even yung sari-sari store. Sari-sari store. They're even promoting their, through Facebook groups, gano'n, may available kaming ganito. Yan, di ba? So, and it's easier to, it's easier to promote talaga sa social media. So, 90% of business now is on social media. Kasi it really helps boost their online presence. And there's always a high chance for you. Uh, sorry. Patay lang muna. Ayun. So, I would, baka kasi nade-discourage kayo, o baka saturated na yung market. Baka sa dami na nagtitraining ng social media manager, ganun. Baka wala ng client for us. Baka wala ng matira. So, that's impossible actually. There is always a high chance for you to get a client. Kasi 90% of the business nga is on social media na eh. And that's sa buong mundo yon. So imagine how many businesses ang nasa buong mundo. So that's impossible na hindi ka makakuha. If you will, continuously look for a client of course, no. Syempre hindi ka naman makakakuha, hindi ka naman naghahanap yan. So, actually, doon nga sa, namin, sa, tawag nito, freelancing group namin. They always encourage us. Ako kasi napakamahiyain ko eh. Hindi naman ako dati nag-share kung ano ba yung work or something. Sa page lang, Facebook page lang. Na I don't know kung sino yung nakakita. Ganun. And hindi ko rin naman na-update na. Ang tagal ko na since nag-update ako ng mga social media pages ko actually. Kasi nga, may work na rin naman ako. So, not looking for clients din. Kaya hindi ko siya na-update. Pero, tawag nito, ano pa to? Bakit nagluloko yung news to the business? Wait lang, saglit. Please ako sa akin. Ayan, sorry. Ayun nga, so there's always a high chance for you to get a client. Kasi, tawag nito, lahat halos ng business, kailangan talaga nila actually ng social media manager right now. And also, by hiring a social media manager, they can take the social media task off their plate. Sorry, wrong gramming chart. They can take the social media task off their plate and they can focus on what really matters, and it's easier for them to scale their business. So, makaka-focus na sila dun sa mga task na yun lang talagang dapat nila gawin para mas mag-scale yung business nila. So, focus sila dun and tayo na yung bahala dun sa social media nila. Ayan, tapos na pala. Yan. So, that's it for, ano natin, overview lang natin or intro lang natin to social media management. So, nalaman na natin kung ano ba yung mga usually scope ng social media management. Now, my task number 2 is, nag-freeze ako, sorry. My task number 2 is create a Facebook and Instagram page for your social media management service or freelancing service. Ayan, so, some of you, baka may Facebook page na kayo, dun sa mga hindi newbie. So, you just send the link and put it in the tracker. So, it can still be under your name. Pwede namang, name nyo pa rin. But it's a Facebook page. Or think of any name that is relevant to your social media management, freelancing, or working from home. Category niyan, pwedeng social media agency, virtual assistant agency. So, it's up to you guys. And so, nagbigay ako ng example here. Remotely Thriving, Socially Maria, Maris on Socials, Redra Brahmano. So, it's up to you. And then, step 2 yun. Send the Facebook and IG link to the tracker. So, just need you to create the page itself. So, i-optimize na lang natin siya on the following days. And, pro tip, huwag ka na mag-overthink dun sa, dun sa, pag-create ng Facebook page and IG. Just create it and we will optimize it. So that's it muna for our lesson 2, day 1 on our 5-day social media management challenge. Thank you.